It's an issue that's plagued many Caribbean societies, child sex abuse. A UNICEF report released in 2012 concluded 80% of countries in the region have failed to provide proper safeguards to protect children from violent sexual crimes. During the season, Len Almadin Thornhill told us the story of Jerry, one of thousands of victims in Trinidad and Tobago who lost faith in the justice system after being violated. To Port of Spain we return at 11 degrees north and 62 degrees west.
It was May 23, 1998, what was supposed to be a fun day out for 11-year-old Akil Chambers, who was invited to a birthday party at an upscale home in West Trinidad. Instead, by the next morning, his small, lifeless body was found floating at the bottom of a pool. At first, officials said he had drowned. Then 6 years later, a coroner ruled he was raped and then murdered. Crucial evidence disappeared. Key suspects were allowed to leave the country. Poorly handled cases like Akil's caused many victims and their families to lose faith in the police and justice system. 35-year-old Jerry is one of them.
The man told me he's a doctor and he told me take off my pants and he started joking my penis and whatever. So I did not like it, so I pulled back up my pants and he keep on telling me take it down, take it down, take it down. So I told the welfare officer and the welfare officer told me I lying.
Jerry says the abuse happened many times. After leaving the home at 18, he decided to speak out. He reported the matter to the police and wrote letters to powerful government figures, including to then Prime Minister Patrick Manning, who referred his case to the Ministry of Planning, but nothing got done.
It's a waste of time going to the ministry, they're not doing nothing about it.
In 2000, the government proposed to establish the Children's Authority, which was supposed to be a reporting hub for all cases of child abuse. But 13 years on, the authority told us it's still not operational. More recently, the Parliament passed the Children's Act in 2012 to improve detection of abuse and impose stiffer penalties for perpetrators. A year later, the act has yet to be signed into law.
While we are waiting for somebody to accent a law, or while we are waiting to build an institution, our children are suffering.
For Jerry, he chose not to suffer in silence.
I come out okay because you have Ivis Rivers who talk to me and show me what is right, what is wrong.
And even though Jerry knows he may never get justice for his case, he continues his uphill battle for other victims.
Things still happening.
In Trinidad and Tobago, everyone seems to agree more should be done to help victims. And it's not a question of what needs to be done, it's when will the government implement it.
After our story aired, our reporter Len Almadin Thornhill got a call from Jerry, who was really grateful for the story being told. He added that a social worker contacted him to say there's some older kids willing to speak out after seeing the show. Our final story recap looks at a recent decision by a Dominican High Court to strip hundreds of thousands of people born in the Dominican Republic of their citizenship, and it's mostly those of Haitian descent. For more on this controversial ruling with international implications, let's return to Jessica Hasbun in Santo Domingo at 18 degrees north and 70 degrees west.
It's Little Haiti in Santo Domingo. Haitian immigrants have long come to communities such as this one in search of a better life for their families. But a recent court ruling has suddenly thrown the future into question for hundreds of thousands of children born to Haitian immigrants like Isidro Berique.
I feel like I am dead. I can't do anything. It hurts me to see the state, especially the Constitutional Tribunal, take away my rights.
Those who were born in the Dominican Republic to undocumented parents will be denationalized. The move has ignited demonstrations with protesters calling for an end to what they say is a genocide against the Haitian community living in the Dominican Republic. Government officials defended the decision as upholding the Constitution and said they will begin to implement the ruling.
The board has more than enough reason to proceed and apply the results of the sentence. The sentence by the court is definitive and irrevocable according to our Constitution.
The court decision is a response to an appeal filed by Juliana de Guis Piel, who was born in the country and registered as a citizen. 2008, she applied for a national ID card, document needed to do everything from getting married to legally working, and it was denied.
They said they couldn't give me a national ID card because I am supposedly Haitian. I am not Haitian. I am Dominican. I have never even been to Haiti.
Just days after the ruling, the Central Electoral Board issued Deguise Pierre a new birth certificate. Like most others affected, she'll have 90 days to regulate her status to become a resident of the Dominican Republic. Even if she does, she will still not have the same rights as a citizen, like the right to vote. Back in 2005, two young children of Haitian immigrants, Dilcia Yang and Violeta Bosico, took their case up to the Inter-American Court of Human Rights and won. The Dominican Republic was sanctioned and ordered to give them citizenship and monetary compensation. And it now appears that another Dominican case is heading back into international courts.
Para nosotros no es agradable.
For us, it's not pleasant to take our country to international court, but we can't be indifferent against this blatant violation of our compatriots. Isidro Berique had plans of becoming a priest, but now those plans may be on hold.
I couldn't get into the university to continue my studies. They took away my dream. They have killed me. They have killed all my hopes and dreams.
International human rights attorney Wade McMullen told us they're still working with Ms. Deguise Pierre to make a final decision on where to file her international challenge, in the Inter-American system or at the United Nations.
The preceding segment was brought to you by
JN International Money Transfer.
I love JN Money Transfer.
Yo, love my JN Money Transfer card.
I love the way they understand me. I just love how the money reach real fast.
I love that it's my connection to home.
I love that it is so very convenient.
I love the way they help me say I love you.
I might think this.
It's a love thing.
Even when we're overseas, away from home, Jamaicans are always on the go. But sometimes it's nice to just stop and relax a little. When the bank balance says that's a bad idea, it's good to know that now we can call home to loved ones who can send money quick and easy right from their living room. Global Access from First Global Bank is there for you so you can be there for your family, giving you online banking innovation with just a click. Transfer money internationally or to any commercial bank in Jamaica. Do cross-currency transfers, set up recurring payments, request managers' checks online, or view credit card statements. Whether you're managing money across the island or across the world, Global Access is perfect, so that as far as your family is concerned, you're perfect. Global Access from First Global Bank, the innovative way to manage your finances.
So this is where we bring 18 Degrees North to a close for this season. Join us online if you missed one of our episodes. There are full episodes at www.18degreesnorth.tv. You can also send us your story ideas in preparation for Season 2. From all of us here at 18 Degrees North, the production staff, our global team of reporters, I'm Zara Burton. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next season.
18 Degrees North is a production of Global Reporters for the Caribbean in association with
Grace and JN International Money Transfer.